one joins in, and they should be in synchronized, all doing their forward rolls at the same time. Again, the first person salutes, and the last person sticks it. When they come over to jump off the springboard, they'll be going one after another, fast as they can and as close together as they can. This is called streaming. It's an important part of your team jump. Gymnasts with disabilities, and mom/coach in this group, Gymnastics for All. Then they will come and do streaming off the springboard with their straddle jumps. We've also added a little mini tramp. You can do that, or you can add the vaulting table, whatever that you would want to do for your third element in the team jump. Ready, everybody? Let's see it. In addition to the competitive aspect, which is the team jump and the power team gym, we have the Gym Fest, which is non-competitive. This is your exhibition routines where you absolutely can include gymnasts of all ages and all abilities. Let's listen to some of the families from my gym and see what their experience has been in gymnastics and Gymnastics for All.
Hi, I'm Katie, and this is my mom and my coach, Elena. I started gymnastics when I was 4, and I competed in artistic until Miss Cindy and my mom encouraged me to do rhythmic gymnastics, where my flexibility allowed me to excel and my lack of speed or strength didn't hold me back. Miss Cindy took me on my first international trip to Norway and at the Gym for Life in 2017, and it's still the best experience I've ever had in my life. Having my mom as my coach has been interesting to say the least, but having her compete alongside me, and I wouldn't trade seeing her do a cartwheel in front of 4,000 people in Austria for anything.
Yes, traveling with my own daughter around the world and around the country has meant so much to me. In fact, it's hard to believe that we have had these many experiences at all, much less to have them together. It's a bond we'll hold forever. In fact, I started with Miss Cindy on her artistic team and rhythmic team myself. And to grow up and see my daughter get to do the same thing is exciting. Working with Special Olympians while I've been part of Chattooga and competing in Gymnastics for All has been very rewarding. I, in fact, have a son now with Down syndrome and autism, and it's helped me to be able to relate to him, and it's given me hope that the opportunities that Gymnastics for All offers, so many people around the world will someday be a part of what he can do.
Hi, my name is Pam, and this is my daughter Shannon. I was a gymnast at LSU, and when I later had children, I decided to go into coaching because it was a very flexible type of job for me. And while I was at the gym, I put Shannon in a lot of classes so that she could stay busy while I was coaching. Eventually, as she improved, I thought it would be really fun for her to be able to compete. And so I found the Special Olympics, and she proceeded in that avenue and really kind of started going up the levels. Eventually, she was fortunate enough to get selected to represent the United States at the 2015 Special Olympic World Games in Los Angeles. That same year, we went to Germany for the Down Syndrome World Gymnastics Championships. And lo and behold, she won bars and vaulting and all round. So she is now the World Down Syndrome Champion, the reigning champion. LSU heard about the news and her accomplishments and invited us back to campus during an alumni weekend. And Shannon was able to walk out with the team and be introduced with all the fireworks and celebration. And they showed the most beautiful video of all of her accomplishments. And the arena was packed, the energy was amazing, and it was just such a great event, something I will always remember as a LSU gymnast. Shannon and I have also been very involved in the HUGS program through USA Gymnastics, and that has allowed us, Shannon and her teammates, to compete at any USAG sanctioned event. And for us, it was really special because she was able to compete at some of my home gym where I coach, some of the meets that they had put on and hosted. And for her to be able to compete with her friends and her supporters and my coworkers cheering for her and to be included was such a big thing. Going on from there, we became involved in the Gymnastics for All program. And it is just so wonderful because it's for everybody. We have young kids, teenagers, we have college-age students, we have parents, we have grandparents, we have gymnasts and dancers of all ability levels. And we work together as a team and perform and just enjoy the sport of gymnastics for what it is. It's just a lot of fun. And the best thing about it for me is that I can share this with Shannon. I'm not a coach, she's not my student. We're in this together, we're teammates, and it really just makes it for one happy thing for us, a happy event. And that's why Gymnastics for All is so special for us.
I love you. My mom is my team.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Anna, and this is my daughter, Lani. When Lani was born, I had to teach her mostly how to do everything from crawling to walking to help her. Lani could not jump. I had to help her learn. And so eventually we got to rhythmic gymnastics. Even though Lani had been dancing since she was 4 years old, she used to take ballet and all these other dances. So rhythmic gymnastics came along, and of course, I had to be the teacher yet again. And I had the audacity to correct her. So when she would get tangled with the ribbon, I would get so upset at her because she wasn't trying hard enough. So we joined the team, and I had to dance with the ribbon. I got tangled more than if I had been a mummy, and the ribbon was half Lani's length ribbon.
Okay,
I'm very happy to bring my parents and a wonderful team. And I finally teach my mom to use muscle memory for all the different kinds of movement. And of course, I finally bring my dad in. Of course, he learned his part. And now we're all in a team of USA.
So thank you for coming to this presentation. We will put a separate link with Firefly, which was our performance from the 2019 World Gymnastrada at the FIG Gala.